Well, good evening, friends. Steve here with your New London News and Events report from this evening's Village Council meeting. First up, during the public comment section, a number of residents spoke out expressing their displeasure with the mayor's appointment of a non-resident to the Planning Commission. The consensus expressed was that regardless of whether it's legal or not to appoint a non-resident, the appointee should be a resident of the village. Several council members also expressed their displeasure with the appointment and also felt that it should have gone to a resident. As a result, council is looking into maybe abolishing the Planning Commission and transferring that function back to the Village Council. In the administrator's report, the fence project is done at the water treatment plant, and they're still working through red tape with the Ohio EPA on replacing the filter media at the treatment plant. Also note that the water crew repaired a major water leak on West Washburn last Sunday. Sean also told council that he received an email from the Army Corps of Engineers, and the Corps has obtained funding and will be performing a study to identify a solution for the erosion at the raw water pumping station. He also wanted to pass along his thanks to Cole Reisner for aggressively pursuing a resolution for the problem. The new London Avenue wastewater project is well underway. The crews did move from the east end to the west end after they found some underground electric lines on the east end that they didn't know were there. Firelands Electric will be moving those electric lines this week. Then at the wastewater treatment plant, the crews discovered a broken main line within the plant. The line is more than 18 feet underground. Due to the depth, a contractor will have to be brought in to excavate and repair that line. The line has been temporarily bypassed. Sean also requested council's permission to hire Jackson Spiker for the remainder of the 2025 mowing season to help out at the cemetery. Hiring him at a rate of $12.50 per hour, council did approve that request. On the zoning front, follow-up is being conducted on all of June's violations. 4 have been closed, 4 are ongoing. He has issued 3 new letters of violations and resent letters to for violations to 2 others after consulting with legal counsel. The village has received an application for rezoning a piece of property. Those packets have been sent out to the Planning Commission members and Village Council members, and a Planning Commission meeting is scheduled for August. During the time period, 1 pool permit was issued, 2 fence permits, and 1 shed permit. Sean also shared with council that on July 1st, the Huron County Growth Partnership hosted a lunch with Matt Dolan, Executive Director of Team NEO, and his team. The team, after lunch, toured Firelands Fabrication and Firelands Electric. Sean said it was a great opportunity to highlight both Huron County and the Village of New London, and hopes that things like this will help attract businesses to our community and village. In the police department report, Chief Hicks reported that the department received their new cruiser, a 2025 Ford Explorer Interceptor, on the 1st of July. Council approved the chief proceeding with selling of the old cruiser. Council also approved advertising for a school resource officer for the upcoming school year. The starting rate will be $21 per hour unless the candidate has the basic SRO and DARE certifications already. Then the starting rate would be increased to $22.50 per hour. Now, pay for that position is split between the school and the village, with the school paying 75% and the village paying 25% of the wages. And the chief also wanted to pass along his thanks to all the youngsters that joined him at the library for the summer reading program. From the Recreation Department, Joe is on vacation, actually on a cruise ship as I speak. But Rockin' the Res is coming up next Saturday, July 19th. That'll be followed by the Fire Department's Spill on the Hill on Sunday. It was also noted that the response to the new horse arena at the rec park has been excellent. Now, in legislative action, council passed the final reading of the ordinance adjusting the pay ranges and pay rates for village employees. This ordinance provides for cost of living increases and merit increases for all village employees. Council also approved the first reading of an ordinance setting the recreation rates for 2026. After feedback received previously, the rate for seasonal camping will increase to $2,500 per year instead of the $2,700 originally proposed, and the daily rate for reservoir access will increase to $5 on Saturdays and Sundays. Council also passed the second reading of the resolution placing a $3.5 million levy on the November ballot for street maintenance. And finally passed a resolution authorizing payment for the columbarium at the cemetery and the fireworks for the concert at the reservoir. Council then entered into executive session to consider the discipline of a village employee or official. No action was taken after the executive session. Well, that's the report from tonight's village council meeting. Excuse my voice, got a little froggy here this evening. Speaking of froggy, they say it may be foggy in the morning, so if you have to head out early tomorrow, keep that in mind. I am Steve, and as always, I thank you for watching.